Hey, hello, my people. How are you doing? My name is Judith Orero. Welcome to my channel, Judith Orero channel. And for my returning subscribers, be blessed. May you never lack. If it is your first time here, welcome. I hope you're going to enjoy yourself. Feel comfortable. Kindly subscribe, like, share, and leave a comment. Let me know what's your thoughts. My goodness, I am just laughing because I kept on starting a video and then I'm shrubbing, but it is well, it is okay. This is very organic, authentic, and there's nothing to sugarcoat it. It's just me being me, Judith Orero being me. Hi, my people. Yeah, it took me a long time to put on videos because I feel very sad what is happening in my country, Kenya. It's really affecting me, and I feel for those people who are in Kenya, I know it is affecting you even more than I. I'm just praying that God will have mercy upon us. God will help us so we can go through this tough time. Sometimes I even ask myself, who come up with this idea of money? Who come up with this idea of money? This thing called money, exchange of goods and services. To me, it's like a trap. To me, it's like a game for people to control you. They are using it to control your life. Because I always ask myself, when your mom gave birth, you came in this world. Who knows what happened in the womb? When two people meet, a man and a woman, you make love. After making love, okay, it's happened that somebody is pregnant. You stay for 9 months or less. When that child is growing in your tummy, who is doing this miracle for this child to form? The body, eyes, nose, mouth, everything. Who is doing that work in your stomach? And then the mom delivers the baby. Some very natural. Yes, you go through labor. Or maybe you go through I don't know, it's called what? Section, whatever it's called, operation. You have your baby, maybe your baby boy or a baby girl or twins. Now you start growing in this world. Your mom look after you very well. By the time your eyes start opening, because according to me, my eyes start opening. I started to understand things when I was in a nursery. Maybe I can say 5-6 years there. That's when you start understanding things. You know, this is my mom, this is my dad, this is things like that. But still, you don't have the ability to make decision for yourself. When it reaches a time, now you are older, you start facing this life, whereby people start talking about money now. Who brought this business of money? And then there's a trick on top of it. Someone tried to lend you loan, and then they want it with profit on top of it. The moment you delay, the profit goes high. the interest goes high. Sometimes I just sit down and I'm like, okay, if I look up, I can see the sky. I can see the stars. I can see the sun, moon, and this earth. Who created this? Who formed this? And if that person have to charge, how much are they going to ask for? We came in this world and we found the land. I believe it's God, because that's what people are mentioning all the time, God. And I believe there's God in this world. God, who is very powerful, He's mighty, He's holy, He's the creator of the heaven and earth. When you ask anything on His name, and you believe and you have faith, you receive it. You receive it. When you go on your knees and repent by yourself in your room, you go on your knees and you repent. God, who is spiritual, but He can use Himself in form of even anybody, even if he's a neighbor, anybody, even if he's a stranger, to bless you. If you just go and believe and in your room alone, pray, not for long. You can fast according to your own health, your own hours, and you pray. You don't need to shout, you don't need to scream. You can pray in your heart, anywhere you walk, in the car, when you're walking, when you're having a bath, when you're in the toilet. The spiritual connects. That's what I believe. I don't know what you believe. And we breathe this fresh air for free. But all of a sudden, there's people who come with the so-called brain and they started business so they can be mightier than our heavenly God. They can be wealthier than the God we serve. 1 minute. Oh, Lord. Hello, how are you? Umekuja na niko katikati ya kunini? Ya kushoot. Mtaambia watu nini? Yeah, now my people, what I was saying before, all this money is just something which people are using it to control others. They're using it to control other people, to make you feel miserable, to make you feel lesser, to make you feel that they are more superior. But for those who believe in God, that will not hinder you. That will not hinder you. You will come to pass, because they are the one who printing this. They are the one who supply it, and then they make you a slave. And they make you a slave for years and years, just to make you feel that you are not intelligent. They are the intelligent ones. But the God we serve is a God of supernatural power. Is a mighty one. I believe this is going to give you faith. This is going to change your life, your thoughts, and this is going to make you even feel happy and live long. Don't let money control your life, and don't let somebody abuse you just because of money. Thank you very much. My name is Judith Orero. Take care wherever you are, and thank you for watching my video. Bye. Bye-bye. Have you ever Have you ever seen people who look very excited? They look very happy among family members, you know, and you think everything is okay, everything seems all right, just to come and find out that that person had something disturbing them. Then they decide to end their life. Yes, there are some people, they try until they feel like, no, this is it. There's nothing you can do to somebody like that. There's no how you, I don't know. The only way you can help them is just by checking up on them, giving them a call, try to spend some time, a little bit of time with them. But these things, they do happen. They do happen. Why? Because if you've come from a country which was family oriented, then you end up somewhere else where people are, there's rules, and you cannot just continue with your tradition how you used to be before. Now your world is locked. You keep on finding that you are by yourself. You are so lonely, and that's why people become very depressed, but they will never admit it, right? But I believe whatever have a beginning, it have an end. It shall surely have an end. Yes. Try to call, try to find out how your sister, your brother, your mom, your father, your dad, how they're getting on. Don't neglect. Do not neglect. That phone call makes a big difference. That visit makes a big difference. Spending time talking to them, it gives you time to access, to give you time to know, to understand if somebody is okay. Assess. You can see how they live. You can see how the house is. Is it organized? Is it clean? Is it, you check the toilet. You see how are these people. Maybe they cannot afford a carer. But give them a visit. Give them a call. And pop in with a little bit of shopping. Buy them milk, tea bags, sugar, make tea, sit down, just talk a little bit so you can understand their mental health, how they are. Don't give them a deaf ear. Don't give them a deaf ear. Your presence matter, and you will see a big change, very big change. The world is too big, but it can be small within a fraction of a second. It can shrink, not physically, but spiritually. Wow, the weather looks good. It looks amazing. God. Thank God. Yes. Thank you very much, my people, for subscribing, for supporting me, watching. You know, I really appreciate. I'm so grateful. And for liking, leaving a comment there, it means a lot. And for sharing my videos. Thank you very much. And I believe this video is going to be very important. I kindly request that you can share it to somebody. Maybe there's someone there who is very lonely. Maybe they are unwell, or they are elderly. Maybe it's just a child who would really appreciate to hear these words. You know, is a mom, is a teenager exploring life out there. It is very important. Time is precious. Make use of it wisely. Thank you very much, guys. My name is Judy Torero. Thank you for your time. Bye. Oh my goodness. Hello. How are you, my people? How are you, my dear? How are you? Hello my people, how are you doing? I hope you are doing great. Let's come here. Let's stand here. No, it's not right. I have to find a... Hello my dear, how are you? I hope you are doing amazing. I hope you are doing great. I thank God. I thank God. Hello my dear, I hope you are doing great. I hope you are doing wonderful. Yeah, I thank God. And thank you very much for my returning subscribers. Be blessed. May you never lack. If it is your first time, my name is Judy Torero. Welcome in my channel, and I hope you're going to enjoy yourself. I'm going to put my clothes on the line outside. The sun is wonderful. It's shining. It's good. Now, it is a good opportunity to put my clothes outside, you know, and save, make use of the solar. I want to talk about school voucher. School voucher. If you live in the UK, if you live in the United Kingdom, then you will know what I'm talking about, especially if you are in benefits or you are in a low income. For those who are in low income, you can be working, but your salary is not a certain amount. You know, you are having minimum wage, something like that. Maybe you are earning 3,000. Yeah, maybe you're earning 3,000 or 4,000. I don't know how it works, but you are on a minimum wage. You are entitled to have a school voucher. Is a voucher which you can use in the supermarkets of your own choice. You can choose if you want Tesco, you want Sainsbury, you want to go in Morrison, or you want to go in which supermarket again? Asda. There's a number of them. Waitrose, whichever you want to choose. And they will give you a voucher. Sometimes they give you £30, and sometimes they can give you maybe, sometimes they can give you £30, or sometimes it can be 50 or £10. It all depends. Now, this voucher, from the beginning, you can be given this voucher, and you can stay with this voucher. It was not expiring. It does not expire, or they will not cancel it, you know. Because my first time when I received a voucher, I was in Africa. I went in Africa. There was a situation. I went home and I checked my email, and it shows that I have a voucher which I can go and do shopping with that voucher. Obviously, in Africa, you cannot, I cannot use it there. I'll have to come back here, and I will be able to use it. According to the supermarket they mentioned, none of it was there. Okay, and I came back. I went for a 7-week holiday. It was like during this time of the year, long time holiday. And when I came back, I managed to go to Asda, and I did my shopping, right, which was very good. I appreciate. And it was for those who are on minimum wage. You know what I'm talking about. This voucher is very helpful. It just supports you to buy food and other things in the supermarket. But I've noticed that for for the last maybe 5 or 6 months now. When I receive a voucher, I don't use it straight away. You know, I don't use it straight away. I can stay with it for a number of days, right? Because I'm not that type of person who goes to the supermarket every now and then, or who goes out, you know, because it can be costly, especially if your supermarket is minutes, or maybe it can be 1 hour walk. I don't see the reason of me going to supermarket if I am not ready. Now, what is happening these days, what I've noticed, I will receive a voucher, maybe it's £30. Then this voucher, after staying with it for a number of days, it's being cancelled. It's no longer work. And I try to call the school, because it's the school which giving you this voucher. It's for meal. And I will call the school. After calling the school, they will sort it out. Because mainly I tell them that I don't want the one they write it on email. I've explained to them that they should print it for me, because by the time I go in the supermarket, sometimes maybe my phone it will take a long time to open. In order for them to log in, or I will find somebody in the counter who does not know how to use it. Now I'll keep on calling different type of staff in order to support me. And they printed me one in school. They printed and sent it to me, you know. Now when I do my shopping, I just go and show them if it's printed on a letter, and then everything is okay. Now this time I received a £50 voucher, and I stayed with it, you know. I stayed with it in the house. I was not in a rush to go and do my shopping. After 1 week, I received a message that I need to use that voucher immediately. Then I went to the supermarket. When I went to the supermarket and did my shopping, then this voucher was no longer working. And things like this, not everybody is brave enough to talk about it, because people are shy, they're scared, they're embarrassed, you know. But for me, I am not embarrassed, not at all, you know. I believe there is food bank where you can go and have food, and some of them have now been closed. They already closed some of them, few remaining. And I went for my shopping, and I was so disappointed to find out that my voucher is no longer working. Now, I don't know why they came up with this system of cancelling, because before you can just stay with it. When you are ready, then you just go and do your shopping. My question is, why are they cancelling it now? Why is it being cancelled? Because they know very well this is a school voucher. The reason they're giving it to you is because you have a child in that school. You need to buy food for your children. Now, why are they cancelling it? Why should I run and buy food straight away just because I received a voucher? There's no point. If you are entitled to something you are given, somebody should not determine when you're supposed to use it. It's given, is yours. Then if it is yours, you know what is the comfortable day you can go and do your shopping. You don't give somebody something and then later on you cancel. It's better you don't give them completely. I try to make phone call, and now because the schools are closed, nobody, the phone is just going off. I'm saying this on behalf of other parents, because there are some parents now, they have received a voucher, maybe they're not in the country, and they're keeping that voucher. By the time they come from holiday, they are broke. They will want to use that voucher, and maybe they have children, you know, and they're just saving it. So when I come home, you don't need to buy food, and you know very well that that food, it can expire. Why should you rush to go and buy food? You want to save it and buy it at your own time. Now please, if it is council who is doing this, maybe it's Peterborough Council, or it is just the school, whoever who is in this in the school department sending these vouchers to parents, I would appeal so you don't cancel people's voucher. For you, it seems that is very little, but for those who are on minimum wage, it means a lot. Now, I believe that this message is going to pass, and it's going to support other people who have felt the way I felt when I went to the supermarket with my shopping and I realized that my voucher is not working. It should not be cancelled. It should not have a deadline, and we should not be rushed to go and do our shopping. That is not how it's supposed to be. It's either you give us voucher or you don't give us at all. You give us or you don't give us at all. Not to leave us by the time I reach in the counter, then I get embarrassed. You know, I have to return all my shopping. It should not be like that. My name is Judith Orero. Thank you very much. And I believe this message has passed and it will reach from schools, from teachers, and from whoever who is concerned with this, with the school voucher, which is for meal, shopping, or you can even buy soap or anything. It should not be like that. You should not cancel. You should not cancel. Kindly. It's just the same as children going to school and they need meal. Then there are some people, children who are qualified and others are not qualified. We need equality. Equality, so they can go and have their meal. Thank you very much. Hello, 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 hello. How are you, my dear? How are you, my people? As I said before, I'm repeating myself again. The voucher, school voucher is being given for those who are in low income, right? In the United Kingdom, if you have, I believe, yeah, I'm talking about the low income voucher. You can use it in the supermarket to buy food or any stuff in the supermarket of your choice, which I've been receiving for the first time. I received this. I went Africa. I was in Africa and I looked at my phone and I see I believe it was £30 voucher. And I was there for 7 weeks holiday. By the time I came, it have choices of supermarket which you can go and buy food. Asda, Morrison, Tesco, Sainsbury, Waitrose, and I can't remember other supermarket right now offhand. I finished my holiday and came back to the UK. I came here and went to Asda and I did my shopping. And I was so much excited because for those who go holiday, sometimes you know how it is. You can come back and you have no stock in the house. You don't have food. And that was very good. I really appreciate because it's really helped me, you know. But as the days are going now, for the last 6 months, when you have a voucher, after 1 week, you receive a message that you need to use it like as soon as possible, something like that. By the time I go to supermarket, my voucher is no more working. And I've phoned the school. After phoning them, and I told them, can you please just print it and give it to me to be on the safe side, right? And that have happened. They printed it out and send it to my address. Now my last voucher was £50. I was in the house. You know how it is. Maybe you don't know. Maybe you don't know. Some people in this country, they don't feel like going out. They don't feel comfortable being out. They just go out because there's something out there for them to go and do. And it forced them to go out. I don't know if it is phobia. I don't know how you can call it. Some, they're so excited. They want to find somewhere to go. They will go and sit, you know, anywhere in the park. Just have a good time, have fresh air. They can go wherever they want, in the beach. But there's some people, they don't feel comfortable stepping out of their doorstep. They will do that if there's something very important or if they have to. They have to go there. But mostly they spend time indoors. Why? I cannot tell you why. Because there's so much going on. There is a lot going on in this country. so much. People are suffering with the debt. You know, people are trying to make ends meet, which is not easy. It is not easy. There is so much going on. And that just makes someone feel very down. For that reason, some people, they just cut their life with the outside life. They cut it off. And they try their best. Some people try their best to go out, walk, put a smile. You know? Now, I'm just appealing for the council. If you give voucher for food, kindly don't rush us to go and buy. Use it. Kindly. And don't put expiring date, or don't cancel it. Don't do cancellation. You don't know what somebody is going through. You don't know what is the reason why they're not using it. You give someone a voucher, it belongs to them now. Let them do what they want to do with it. Let them use it. You don't give and then later you come and take it. It is not right. It is not right. Now, I've said this, and I believe there's some parents who now they have gone out. They have gone for different places. It is on school. It's school holiday. People can go and visit their families. And they will say, let me save my voucher. When I go home, I will use it at home. By the time they come back and try to use it, it is already cancelled. Kindly, I appeal. And I believe I've spoke. And it's going to help other people. I was so disappointed when I go shopping and I reach at the counter and my voucher was cancelled. Kindly, don't do that. Don't cancel our vouchers. Whoever sat down and make that decision, they know how it feels. In order for them to make that decision of giving us a voucher, they have been in our shoes. And they made a law which is supposed to help people who are in a low income. Now, don't sit there and start cancelling them. Don't. Things like this can escalate in a very rapid way, which you will regret. Don't do things like that. Thank you. Thank you very much. I really appreciate. And I believe that something is going to be sorted out. Yes. And this is the same as application for housing. Too much delay until when something bad goes wrong. That's when people start blaming games. This is the same with the abuses. You try to report, nothing is happening, and later blaming games. I believe I've passed my message. Yes. Judy Torero, thank you. Amenibadilisha Yesu, amenibadilisha Yesu, watu wote wanaimba ndiye, wanaimba wakisifu na kuabudu, watu wote wanaimba kweli, wanaimba wakisifu na kuabudu, wanaimba wakisema kweli Yesu ni Bwana. Watu wote wanaimba siye, wanaimba wakisifu na kuabudu, watu wote wanaimba kweli, wanaimba wakisifu na kuabudu.